We begin tonight with former President Trump's request for a special master to review the documents seized in the FBI raid of Mar-a-Lago. The Justice Department must respond by the end of Tuesday. Last week, Trump's legal team asked for a third party selected by a judge to review the seized information. But it may be too late. The DOJ said it already reviewed the documents and found, quote, a limited set of materials that potentially contain attorney-client privileged information. A judge is set to hear arguments on the special master request on Thursday. Over the weekend, the judge said it was her preliminary intent to appoint a neutral third party. CBS News senior investigative correspondent Catherine Herridge is with me now to break this all down. So, Catherine, good to see you. Thanks for being here. What is the latest on this Justice Department filing?
Well, Caitlin, the Justice Department filing could really drop at any time. They have until midnight Eastern to make the filing. We know from what they've told the court earlier that it probably will be very voluminous. They've asked the court to extend their current rules so that they can make a filing of up to 40 pages in length. And as you mentioned, they may well indicate that their review of the records has found this limited number of potentially privileged records. This would be things like attorney-client privilege and would be off limits to the criminal investigation.
So once that happens, can you kind of walk us through the next steps here?
Well, the Trump legal team is allowed to and fully able to respond to the Justice Department's filing. They have until late tomorrow night. The one thing that's going to be different is that the Justice Department has been told by the court to provide a more detailed receipt or cataloging of the materials that were seized at Mar-a-Lago. This is not public. For us, it's under seal, but based on the filings, this should be available to the Trump team as they fashion their arguments for the hearing on Thursday.
And Catherine, we've also confirmed that a key FBI agent has resigned. Can you tell us who this is, why it's so significant, and kind of what his role was in the agency?
Well, Tim Tebow was a very senior FBI agent. He was a top person at what's known as the FBI's Washington field office. This is sort of the most powerful of the field offices that are run by the Bureau. And the allegations against Agent Tebow came to light about a month ago when Republican Senator Chuck Grassley said multiple credible FBI whistleblowers had come forward, and they had two central allegations against Tebow and others. One, they accused him of improper conduct in the Hunter Biden investigation, minimizing credible leads, trying to run, in their words, interference on the investigation. And the second was into improperly opening sensitive investigations, and that would include things like investigations into presidential campaigns.
And of course, this Tim Tebow, not to be confused with the former football player, different spellings of the names. But what has been the response from the FBI to all of this?
Well, the FBI, when contacted by CBS News, said that they could not comment on this case, citing personnel matters, and that's pretty standard in these cases. The question that's really lingering out there is in this letter from Senator Grassley. And I know so much attention has been paid to the allegations from whistleblowers about the Hunter Biden investigation, but I think this is actually the most central to where we are right now in the legal landscape. According to these whistleblowers, Tim Tebow, and these are the words of the letter, was deeply involved in the decisions to open and pursue this investigation, and that's an investigation into former President Trump's campaign. And the reason that's important is this issue of predication. There's a very high threshold when you're opening an investigation into a sensitive political matter. As it lays out in the letter here, it requires sign-off by the FBI director and the Attorney General, and the allegation of these whistleblowers is that key information was withheld from Director Wray and Attorney General Garland by Tebow and potentially others as well, which is a very serious matter in this landscape we're operating in of the Mar-a-Lago search.
Certainly serious indeed. Catherine Herridge, as always, thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.